Hey everyone, don't forget to subscribe, tap that bell, that way you're notified whenever I upload. Also, check out the description below for more content.
This video is not suitable for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
As you may or not be able to tell, I did some off-cam work because I didn't want to keep time-lapsing. So we have got a full set of iron because I did a bunch of caving, as you probably either saw or didn't see. I don't know how much got actually recorded. This is all my farmy stuff, so that's good. This is all the random stuff I've just thrown into a chest temporarily. I've also made some lightning rods. Got one right over there. Purely for fun. This is starting to get going, which is good. These are starting to grow. Those haven't started to grow. So I'm not sure why these haven't grown yet. Maybe I just need to give them more time. If they still refuse to grow, I'm going to rethink my strategy. And yeah, I'm hoping they'll grow. We'll see. They are still in the loadable chunk while I'm over here. Do a favor. Hang on. Unload the dishwasher. I do apologize for that. I was whisked away because I have to do household chores along with paying rent while I'm here. I do have to, pay rent in order to make my life living here. So there's that. I'm also making bone meal. Make sure that those trees can actually grow. I'm honestly surprised while it's gone. Those can grow. That's good to know. Can this grow? Yes. Can this grow? Yes. Can this grow? Yes. Wonderful. Good to know. Plan on making a system for this once I, have an actual furnace, or not furnace, but a system for this. I'm gonna need a hopper. So I need like 3 hoppers. Well, I'm gonna have like 1 hopper for right now, but I plan on making more hoppers. The reason is I want to have a super smelter, to my kind of super smelter, not a weird kind of what you would describe as a super smelter. I'm just gonna take this off temporarily because I'm on peaceful, so I don't really need it at the moment. Plus, I'm on a mushroom island, so even if I turned it off peaceful, I would be fine. Anyways, yeah, I do plan on doing a lot more stuff. I do plan to organize this mess of a chest, and this barrel is gonna stay this barrel. I might put it down there because I plan on having a lot of farms, like kind of in this general area, or not in the general area, but like at least having the tree farm in this general area. So that way, when I actually make my house, I can actually, live here. I do have a plan. My plan is to put a bunch of torches. Now the problem is I could just put a bunch of torches down here and then just cover this up. But then I would have to worry about lag. So my plan is to flatten this area here out. I want to make sure. Okay, it is recording good. Okay. I had that problem earlier when I was time-lapsing. I plan on, like, flattening this area here out, and then just continuing to flatten it. And then, as I flatten this area here, right, this area here, I'm going to go down, and then as I flatten this area, I'm going to fill it up here, which will make this area nice and flat. And by flattening this area here, I will fill in this hole with things like, I'm gonna need these for later. Yeah, I need those for later. Things like different kinds of blocks. And I'm just gonna fill it all in. I'm just gonna start filling stuff in order to like just to fill this hole. And in doing so, as I flatten this like area out, this like nice little area here, as I flatten this area out, I will basically be having my base here. I plan on going in a creative world and kind of like deleting an old copy, going in, and then as I progress in this world, I plan on copying the current world and what I've currently done. That way, it's kind of up to date. That way, I know where shit is, and then where I need to go. That way, I have some landmarks. I've placed this lightning rod here, kind of as a landmark. But of course, all this here is kind of a landmark too. It's kind of a mess. But I'd like to get like this area here done, just to flatten it out. Then I'm gonna build like a wooden hut kind of thing, just to get started. I do plan on making a smelter here, like my little smelter area here, and then I'm gonna put my little chest like composter thing, because as I progress, I'd like to get rid of these mushrooms on the island. I've also done a few things. I've made iron tools, iron armor. I've also made a bucket. Now you're probably asking, why a bucket? Well, a bucket is going to be a beautiful thing as I progress throughout this entire thing. Buckets are beautiful when it comes down to getting rid of these really quickly. Prime example. Bam. A lot of them, they do kind of go everywhere. But it is a nice and quick way to just get a bunch of mushrooms and clear the area. So it just helps kind of like clear the area and get it, all nice and slightly tidy. It just kind of helps clear out the area. It's kind of like what you do with grass in order to like clear it out. Water is normally a decent one. Speaking of that, I will eventually have to go and do a bunch of that water trick that way in order to get more seeds, because I plan on going on a different area of the island, somewhere outside my render distance, outside my chunk ratio. I'm thinking I might... Nope, I just kind of yeeted off the island. I might do it kind of out here, but then that would be a problem because it's still in my chunk loading area. So my plan is to like come here from this area, because this is definitely going to be within what I want to be loaded at all times. This tree farm is something I want to be loaded at all times, so I don't have to worry about wood. And then I'm going to go on maybe that side of the island after I've flattened it, and then make a wheat farm. And if I can get a carrot, I'll make a carrot farm. And then if I can get a potato farm. Why am I making carrots and potato when I could just have bread? Simple. Villagers will trade carrots and potatoes in their trading. I will eventually attempt to find a village and make it so I could actually do some villager trading. I want to set up a villager trading hall somewhere on the island, but away from my chunk loading. I might make it off the island even in order to do raid stuff. My plan is to maybe... The problem is I don't want raids to go underground, and that is a main issue when it comes to spawning. I plan on making a seaside like village area, but it's all gonna be on the sea, but it's all also going to be enclosed. It's also going to be made out of maybe some, definitely not going to have anything where they could spawn in. I'd like to have it on the island so they do not spawn. Nothing can hurt them, nothing can kill them, nothing can be, I don't have to worry about them. Of course, they're gonna be in like trading hall areas, and you're being annoying, sir. Sir, excuse me, sir. Get out of my way. Anyways, I do plan on having that be somewhere over there. My plan is so that way I don't have to worry about them. They're on a mycelium island. Nothing gets spawned inside. I plan on covering the ground, like the ground that's mycelium, maybe in carpet. But I might just leave it as mycelium and continue to have that as my village trading hall. I plan to keep them safe at all costs. Of course, I plan eventually on turning it on hard mode because hard mode guarantees the factor that a villager will turn in, or at least has a higher chance of allowing a villager to turn into a zombie villager. So once I get into the potion business, which I do plan on doing, I've just realized I never stopped, did I? Was this I can't tell if this was a time lapse or I've just gone really far into the video. Either way, looks like we're out of time, but I will tell you more about my plans in another video. I think I've gone past my mark. So, yeah, have fun with that.